Clashy, do you hear that? Yep. That is do, mi, major 3. Do, mi, do you hear that interval? It's a really important one because it's also the beginning of your major chord. So you need to really remember this one. Right? Yes. Go. Do, T, major 7. Right? Next. That is do, fa. Here comes the bride. Perfect 4. Did I already do that one? No? Okay. One more. I know I haven't done them all. I haven't heard them. I got one. That is do, la. Yeah? Cool. Major, kumbaya. Minor, what child is this? That is minor. What child is this? Yep. That is kumbaya, major. Minor. Whoops, that's nothing. That is major. Do you hear it? Good. Minor. 2 more. That is major. Yeah? Last one. That is minor. Good. Very good. Please take out your Florida Vocal Association 2004 sight reading book and turn to rhythmic number 5. It's on page 3. It's in the middle of the page, sort of. Page 3, rhythm number 5. There is nothing new in rhythm number 5 from rhythm number 4, but the thing that's different is that we're in 3/4 time instead of 4/4 time. But there isn't anything new. They haven't added anything. We're in 3/4 time now. What are we going to count to? 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get that tempo in your body somehow. You feel it? 1, 2, 3. Sit tall. 1. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3. 1. Rest. 1 and 2, 3, and 1, 2. 1, 2. Triple and 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3 and 1. Rest. 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and 1. Scale of 1 to 5. 5 being superior, amazing, couldn't have been any better. 1 being we crashed and burned and couldn't recover. Give me your synopsis, your evaluation of how we as a class did. I'm glad to see no one's giving us 5s, because I agree we could have improved. There's room for improvement. Yeah? I'm also glad to see nobody's holding up a 1, because we didn't crash and burn. It wasn't terrible. And I don't even think I would have given it a 2, because you actually started together, you ended together, you did most of the rhythms 100% correctly, but what could we have done better to make it a 4 or a 5? Confidence. Some dynamics maybe, but specifically dynamics in the area of the accents. Anytime you have an accent mark, you need to actually accent it. Where are the accent marks usually? When it's, you said it, when it's syncopated, right? So anytime you have syncopation, you're probably going to have accent marks also. We are going to do that again. And you're going to have a chance to redeem yourself. What are we on, 5? Rhythm number 5. Sit very tall, please. 1, 2, 3, 1, number 5, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Good. 1 and 3, 1. Rest. 1 and 2, 3, and 1, 2. 1, 2, triplet, 1, 2. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 3 and 1. Rest. 1 and 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1. Thank you for your crescendo at the very end on the last note. You know what's funny? You do your triplets really well. The accent marks still need to be accented harder, but you do the syncopation correctly. You know what you didn't do as well on almost every measure? What do you think? What do you think? I was going to say the dotted 8th followed by the 16th notes. The 1, a 2, or 2, a 3. Those are not accurate. Those aren't the hardest thing on here. But those are the things we didn't do as well on. Let's take a line. Let's do line 2. There's 3 of them on line 2. And we need to start on 1. So rhythm number 5, line 2. 1, ready, and begin. 1, a 2, 1, 2, triplet, 1, 2, rest. 1, a 2, 3, 1, 2, a 3. That was way better. Whatever you just did to fix it, keep doing that, because that was good. Take a look at line 3. 1, ready, and begin. 1 and 3 and 1. Rest. 1 and 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and 1. Your measures at the end there that contain the dotted 8/16 were way better. Do you agree? If that had been your first performance of it, what would you have given yourselves? More like a 4? Do you like the accent you gave on the accent marks? It could have been better, right? It could have been more. All right, let's take a look at rhythm number 6. We do have accent marks, so here's your chance to redeem yourself on the accent marks. Okay, ladies, we're back in 4/4 time. We're not in 3/4 anymore, which means we count to 4. There's one thing that is new. Take a look at measure 7 and 8. What is it? What is new? There's a tie. What's the difference between a tie and a slur? A slur changes pitches, a tie does not. Right? A tie ties 2 notes together. This card is for you. All right, everyone take a look at measure 11. There's a lot of accent marks in measure 11. Do you see that? Okay, that's not the hard measure though. I'm about to give you 15 seconds to study measures 7 and 8. However, everyone stop looking at your music, look at me for a minute. Measure 8 starts on a tied note. So when you perform it, you're not going to say beat 1 because you're tying it to the measure before. However, when you practice it right now, I want you to practice it saying beat 1. Everyone look at measure 8. Go over it in your head right now. Got it? So how does it go? 1 and 3. do that in your head in tempo a few times. Then you're going to go back to measure 7 and connect 7 to 8. You have 15 seconds. Begin. Time. Did you get 7 and 8 and you connect them? No? Yes?
Excuses me on what to say.
What to say? You're going to be saying the and 4, but you're not going to say 1 because it's tied.
So would you go, so if it's the 4 and it's connected with the 8th note, would you say, like, would you just hold and then say and again?
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to give you another 15 seconds to look through the entire rest of that exercise. Clearly, you can't get through the entire exercise in 15 seconds. So choose a couple of measures where you think you might have some problem spots and take 15 seconds and study that. Begin. Time. Here we go. Sit tall. Be confident, even if you're not sure. Be confident. Sit tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 6, 2, ready and begin. 1, 3, 4, and 1, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 3. Rest. 1 triple and 3, 4, and 1, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 3. Rest. 1, 2, 3, and 4, triple and 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 1, and 3. Rest. 1, 3, 4, and 1, and 3, 4, a 1, 2, and triple and 1. Rate yourselves. 5 is awesome, 1 is not so awesome. I see a lot of 3s, I see some 2s, I see no 5s, I see 1 4. Most of us are doing 2 and 3. Okay, we mostly all agree that there was room for improvement, right? But we didn't totally stink at that, right? Yeah, 3, good. Not right now. Rhythm number 6 had 3 spots in it that you did particularly yikes. We needed to help, we needed to fix them. What do you think those rhythms were that you messed up on? What was one?
One of them was 3.
Measure 3, I agree. In fact, you almost completely stopped. But then you kept going, so good job on that. What was another one?
Measure
11? Yeah? Measure 11 wasn't so great, but actually it was measure 12 that really, tripped you up. I guess 11 tripped you up and then 12 just suffered for it. What do you think? Measure 8. But measure 8 wasn't so bad because you did actually already practice it beforehand, right? Yes?
Measure 5.
Really? I didn't think 5 was so terrible. The 1 triplet 3, 4 and? I didn't think that was terrible. We're going to do the whole thing again. Question?
Oh,
Which one?
when we say that the 7 where it ties, or
7 and 8.
ties to 8, where we go and
Yeah.
we do another and.
And 3.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Question?
About the, I think it's the 16th.
Measure 16, the last measure?
5. Measure 5, the last note.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that you said the number first.
4 and?
Yeah. Is that every time?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you have a whole measure of 8th notes, you would go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and.
Okay. I thought, I don't know, I thought it changed.
This is not syncopated. I think you're getting this confused with syncopation.
Maybe.
Maybe. We're gonna do measures, the whole one again, exercise rhythm number 6. Faster. 1, 2, ready and go. 1, 3, 4, and 1, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 4, 1, 3, 1, triple and 3, 4, and 1, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 4, and 3, 1, a 2, 3, and 4, triple and 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 1, and 3, 1, 3, 4, and 1, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and triple and 1. How'd you do? Was it more confident? Yes, it was. Did you feel better on the rhythms? Yes? Okay. Please turn to number 12, melodic number 12. How many parts are there?